In the lecture 5, we are going to see the sexual reproduction. Before that, we saw the asexual reproduction. So, in the asexual reproduction, we know that only one parent is involved. But as far as sexual reproduction is concerned, the two parents are involved. Generally, sexual reproduction is biparental, but sometimes it is uniparental as well. Okay. So, the sexual reproduction, the word sex, it means a two individual, that is male and female. So initially we are going to see about their characteristic, and then we are going to discuss about their further details. Initially we are going to see about the characteristics of this sexual reproduction. So as I said it before, it is biparental, means the two parents are involved, biparental. But sometimes it is uniparental as well. Then, with respect to asexual reproduction, in the asexual reproduction, meiosis is not going to happen. But here, in case of sexual reproduction, meiosis will take place. Meiosis. And we know the meiosis is nothing but the reductional division, in which the one parent cell is divided into the four daughter cell. So in the meiosis, we know the diploid cell chromosome in the parent. After meiosis is going to convert into the four haploid daughter cells. Means the gamete are going to form if there is a male. So the male will produce sperm. Male body is diploid, but when the sperm is produced through its gonads, the meiosis is going to take place. Similarly, in case of female, from the female, the egg is going to produce by means of meiosis. So that is nothing but the gamete formation. So in case of sexual reproduction, there will be a gametogenesis. Gameto means gamete, and genesis means birth, formation. So gametogenesis will take place. In case of male, it is called as spermatogenesis. In case of female, it is called as oogenesis. Oogenesis means sperm formation here, and here will be the egg formation. And due to the meiosis, whenever the meiosis is going to happen, it will lead to the variation. Why variation is going to form? Because we already saw the process of meiosis in the cell cycle and cell division. So whenever meiosis happen, in the meiosis we know the recombination is going to take place in the prophase 1. So from recombination there will be a variation. Recombination will lead to a variation, and variation is the basis of evolution. And why evolution is going to happen? Because of variation. Because variation is going to help to adapt a particular organism in an environment. Means if the environment is going to change, and if a particular organism is going to survive in that environment, it should acquire certain adaptation, and for that adaptation it will require the variation. Got it? So what is going to happen in the sexual reproduction? There will be a biparental meiosis will take place, gametogenesis will happen, there will be a variation, recombination, because of recombination there will be a variation, and because of variation there will be a evolution. Correct? And the individual form due to this sexual reproduction are called as hybrid. Hybrid. What is the meaning of hybrid? HY means HIGH and BRID means breed. It means to produce. What does it mean? The product of sexual reproduction, whenever male gamete and female gamete are going to fertilize. Male gamete is haploid and female gamete is also haploid, means contains single set of chromosome. So after their fertilization is fusion of haploid male gamete to the haploid female gamete. This is called as fertilization. And after fertilization, the diploid zygote is formed, N and M. Male gamete, that is sperm, female gamete, that is egg. In case of human, it will form the diploid zygote, and this diploid zygote being formed from the two parent, it is called as hybrid, and this hybrid will show the hybrid voucher. Hybrid voucher. It means it has a capacity to survive in a particular environment. Means it will acquire high adaptability. Adaptability. And we know the individual who will adapt in a particular environment, he will be the survival of fittest. Okay. So this is about sexual reproduction. Now we are going to see its further detail. In a lifespan of particular organism, we saw mainly three stages. The three stages will be, one is juvenile phase, and we are going to see one by one slide as well after this class. Okay. So initially I will discuss what are the three phases of this in lifespan of an organism. Juvenile phase. Number two is reproductive phase. Reproductive phase. And the third stage will be a senescent phase. Senescent phase. The first phase is juvenile phase, or it is also called as vegetative phase. In the juvenile phase, what is going to happen? If we consider the example of human being, so from birth till the individual will attain the puberty, this time period is nothing but the juvenile phase. In this phase, the growth of an individual is going to form. Slowly, the reproductive organs are going to mature. Slowly. So, this will happen with the help of nutrition. Nutrition is required for the growth and development of an individual. Okay, this is juvenile phase. Then number two is the reproductive phase. So once the individual will attain the puberty, means as far as human being is concerned, the puberty will attain at the age of 12 or 14. So why puberty is going to attain? It is because of hormones. Because hormones are going to produce and they will act accordingly. So we know at puberty, in case of male, the appearance of beard and moustache will happen, and in case of female, there will be a beginning of menstrual cycle. That is, onset of menses is called as menarche, and it will last up to 45 or up to the age of 50. This is reproductive phase. But as far as plant is concerned, we will describe this reproductive phase in other way. Like, if we see the reproductive phase in plant, we can say it is like the plants are like, some plants are monocarpic and some plants are polycarpic. In the reproductive phase, we can study the plant as monocarpic plant and polycarpic plant. What is it by monocarpic plant? These are the plant which can produce the flower only once. Monocarpic plants. Monocarpic means these plants can flower only once in their life cycle. Only once. And further, these monocarpic plant, mono means single and carpel it means female, because we know in the flower the female reproductive organ is called as gynoecium. The unit of gynoecium is called as carpel or pistil, which is divided into a three part, that is style, stigma and ovary. In the ovary there is ovule, and in the ovule there is egg. So some plant in the monocarpic plants are annual. Plants may be annuals. Some plants are annuals, some are biennial, some are perennial. Okay. Annual means these are the plants which can complete their life cycle in 1 year. Means in 1 year the flower, in complete 1 year, the flowers are going to produce. From flower the fruit is going to produce, and after the fruit, means once the fruit is formed, the plant is going to die because there will be a senescent phase. So it will die in a span of complete 1 year. So these plants are called as annuals, monocarpic annual plant. And if you see the examples are rice, wheat, sunflower, and marigold. These are the example of annual. Then biennial, as the name suggests, bi means 2. And like annual plant require 1 year to complete their life cycle. So these plants will require the 2 years to complete their life cycle. Means they will require the 2 years. Or we can say as 2 seasons. And the same process will happen. And example are, we can see the example of hebe, radish and carrot. These are the examples. Hebe, radish and carrot. These are the examples. And perennial plant. Perennial means these plants survive for a long time, but they will produce a flower at particular time only. Means barely they will produce a flower once. So like if we see the example is Stobilanthus kunthiana, or it is called as worm or neelkuranchi. It will produce a flower only once in 12 years of span. And the flower are generally purple bluish in color. We can see this kind of flower at Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu. Remember the names of state. Karnataka, in Shimoga you can see the mountain valley, purple valley. And last time this flower was appeared in October 2006. After that October 2018, means before last 3 years. There is one more example. Bambusa tulda means bamboo plant. This is the favorite plant to eat for panda. So Bambusa tulda, in this plant the flower is going to produce only once in a span of 48 or we can say 50 to 100 years. 100 साल में सिर्फ एक ही बार फ्लावर आता है. किसमें? बाम्बू के प्लांट में. और बाम्बू का प्लांट शुगर केन का प्लांट नॉर्मल प्लांट के कंपैरिजन में 3 टाइम्स ज्यादा ऑक्सीजन ये प्रोड्यूस करेगा. ओके, सो दिस इज अबाउट द मोनोकार्पिक. एंड इफ यू सी अबाउट द पॉलीकार्पिक प्लांट, polycarpic, these plant can produce flowers at regular interval, means years to years. Like in case of mango, jackfruit, grapevines, they will produce flower every year in a particular season. So at regular interval, I mean. So this is about polycarpic. So what did I say? In the life cycle of plant or animal, we can say there will be mainly 3 phases. One is reproductive, one is juvenile, that is vegetative phase, another is reproductive phase. So in that monocarpic, polycarpic. In the monocarpic we saw annual plant, biennial plant, perennial plant. In the polycarpic, the flowers are going to produce at regular interval. Okay, and there will be a third phase called as senescent. So what happens in case of senescent phase? Senescent means aging. Senescent means aging, or the deterioration is going to happen at the senescent phase. Why it will happen? Because of aging. जैसे देखिए हमारे अंदर जो डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम है जो अभी काम कर रहा है इस एज में, सपोज एज है 20 या 30, तो अच्छे से काम करेगा. बट आफ्टर द एज ऑफ 80 डाइजेस्टिव सिस्टम वर्क नहीं करेगा. जैसे सपोज यहाँ पर ये फैन है, तो ये फैन कितने साल तक काम कर सकता है? 10 साल, 20 साल, 50 साल, 100 साल. उसके बाद तो इसका पार्ट खराब होगा. वैसे प्लांट के अंदर क्या होगा? व्हाट हैपन इन केस ऑफ प्लांट? Senescent phase. We know generally the growth of plant is indeterminate, open-ended. As long as plants survive, their growth will take place. But after a certain period of time, if the nutrients are not going to produce, are not going to deliver up to a particular plant or particular part of plant, then deterioration is going to happen. And due to deterioration, the death of plant cell and plant is going to happen. This is called as senescent phase, and when the death is called as necrosis, PCD, programmed cell death, or apoptosis. So I already discussed what's in by sexual reproduction, what is going to happen, and as I told before, I will show you the slides so that you can see the examples and can memorize. So while watching this lecture, you have to pause and memorize what did you learn. Okay. So sexual reproduction, fusion of male and female gamete by a process called as fertilization, or it is also called as syngamy. ये भी याद रखिए, syngamy is first fertilization, is also called as syngamy. Syn means united or fused, and gamete means gamous, means marriage. Okay, first fertilization. Why I am saying first fertilization? क्योंकि आप बोलोगे first क्यों बोले आप? किसी का मैरिज हुआ तो हम ऐसे बोलते हैं दिस इज फर्स्ट मैरिज. अगर उसने डाइवोर्स लिया तो बोल सकते इट वाज फर्स्ट मैरिज. बट प्लांट के अंदर जो हम अल्गी, ब्रायोफाइट, टेरिडोफाइट, जिम्नोस्पर्म, एंजियोस्पर्म देखते हैं, यहाँ तक सिंगैमी ओके, ठीक है. बट एंजियोस्पर्म में क्या होता है? फर्टिलाइजेशन 2 टाइम होता है, सिंगैमी एंड डबल फर्टिलाइजेशन. मतलब फर्स्ट फर्टिलाइजेशन और डबल फर्टिलाइजेशन. और डबल फर्टिलाइजेशन का प्रोडक्ट पता है हमको क्या आएगा? प्राइमरी एंडोस्पर्म न्यूक्लियस. तो ये देखिए, यूनिसेक्सुअल मतलब जिस ऑर्गेनिज्म में ओनली वन सेक्स है. जैसे ह्यूमन बीइंग में देखिए मेल एंड फीमेल आर डिफरेंट, तो इसको बोलेंगे यूनिसेक्सुअल. बट प्लांट के अंदर या अर्थवर्म के अंदर क्या होता है? ऑर्गेनिज्म है एक, पर उसके ऊपर मेल एंड फीमेल बोथ द सेक्स ऑर्गन आर प्रेजेंट. सो सच अ organism is called as bisexual or hermaphrodite. Okay, so bisexual reproduction is in case of earthworm and tapeworm, and unisexual in case of man and cow. Okay, the next part, these are the phases: juvenile phase or vegetative, in which all organisms have to reach a certain phase of growth and maturity in their life cycle before they can reproduce sexually. This growth period is called a juvenile or vegetative phase in case of plant, and duration will varies from individual to individual. Reproductive, I discussed this one. We'll see the examples. Here is one more terminology is given, estrous cycle and events in the sexual reproduction. So I will tell you what is in by estrous cycle and what is in by menstrual cycle. This is also a noticeable difference. What is in the estrous cycle and what is in the menstrual cycle? You can write this spelling also. Okay, estrous and menstrual cycle. Menstrual cycle. Generally, estrous cycle is going to take place in non-primate, and menstrual cycle happen in the primates. Primates means human, monkey and ape. Primate means human, monkey and ape. In that, menstrual cycle is going to take place. And in non-primate which organism? Cat, dog, और सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट क्या है एक्सेट्रा, मतलब दूसरे ऑर्गेनिज्म. तो ये याद रखने का. estrous cycle में क्या होता है? अब देखिए, जब menstrual cycle, when menstrual cycle is going to happen in case of human female, at that time female is generally going to prevent the reproduction. Reproduction is not going to happen. Means ovulation, fertilization is not going to happen. So here female prevents reproduction, or we can say mating. Okay, here female prevent the reproduction. But in case of estrous cycle, this is the period or this is the time where the reproduction is going to active, because at estrous cycle there is a sexual urge is produced by the female, and only at that time the reproduction is going to happen. Only reproduce during only reproduce means इनका reproduction था only at this stage reproduction is going to happen. Then during this estrous cycle, the temperature will rise little bit. And in case of menstrual cycle, such a things will not happen. But slightly the temperature will rise at the ovulation, slightly maybe. Okay. So this is the difference between estrous cycle and menstrual cycle. So remember this one. And this is periodic. When there is no estrous cycle in case of female in this non-primate, that period is called as passive period. Remember, what did I say? Passive period is the period in the non-primate when there is no estrous cycle. Okay. The next part. Some organisms are seasonal breeder also. Seasonal means they will reproduce only in certain season or particular season. Like when there will be a more population of dog, or when the dog is going to reproduce, they will mostly reproduce in spring season, जब rainy season होता है तब. So estrous cycle, I told you, cyclic changes during the reproductive phase in non-primate like cow, sheep, deer, dog, tiger, so on. So, and in case of humans, there will be a menstrual cycle. Then senescent or old phase, what happened? Here will be the progressive deterioration in the body and the rate of metabolism will ultimately goes down. There will not be a proper metabolism. That's why the individual is going to die. Then there will be three stages in case of sexual reproduction, that is pre-fertilization, fertilization and post-fertilization. So here we can see how the sexual reproduction is going to happen. The individual form in the sexual reproduction are not identical because of there is variation, evolution. Then we saw the vegetative phase. Here we can see the ovule. Okay, elaborate. This sexual reproduction process is elaborate, more complex and slow process. Because asexual reproduction is simple, quick and rapid method, but this process will require a lot of time and energy is also required more amount as compared to asexual reproduction. So here is next part. Reproductive phase, annual, biennial, perennial, I told you. Here you can see the examples. There is a bamboo flower. Barely you can see in a span of 50 to 100 years. And there is Stogalenthus kunthiana. The beautiful flowers are there. The tourists get attracted and they get excited to see this thing because it is going to barely happen once in a span of 12 years. Stogalenthus kunthiana, worm or Neelkuranchi. And the juvenile phase is followed by morphological and physiological changes. Morphology is what? External appearance. Means externally we will change. Like I have black hairs now, but after the age of 50 years, the hairs will become white. That is morphological change. Physiological means the life's internal process is called as physiology. So that is get also affected. And the changes prior to the active reproduction, reproductive behavior. Reproductive behavior also is going to change. Birds living in nature lay the eggs seasonally in a particular season. However, bird in captivity, example poultry, can be made to lay eggs throughout the year, but that is going to happen with the help of certain chemicals, that is hormones. Then female or placental animal, we know the placenta is nutritive tissue. It is the connecting layer, or we can say connector between mother and fetus, its child. Exhibit means show cyclic changes in the ovaries. Accessory duct. Accessory means non-essential. Duct means tubes. And hormones during the reproductive phase. There is ovary. Cyclical changes is going to happen. Then estrous cycle, I told you. Then seasonal breeders. The mammals living in a natural condition exhibit reproductively a cycle only during favorable season. And continuous breeder means they can reproduce throughout the years like humans. So they are called as continuous breeder. And I told you the senescent age, because after the growth there will be a reproductive phase, and then there will be senescent. Means see how the human's face is here in this part is going to change as age is going to increase. Initially this person have good face, टमाटर के जैसा फेस है इसका, मस्त फ्लरिश, पर जैसे जैसे एज होगा द टमाटो बिकम रिंकल टमाटो, वैसा हो जाएगा, धीरे धीरे रिंकल्स गिरना स्टार्ट हो जाएगा। तो ऐसा this is the last stage of lifespan because there will not be a proper metabolism, no proper growth and development. So during this stage, concomitant changes occur in the body, slowing of metabolism, etc., and ultimately leads to death. Because in plants and animals, hormone cause the transition. Transition is middle phase between the juvenile and reproductive phase or senescent phase. Because I already told you what is in the hormones. Hormones are chemical messenger. The word hormone, it means to excite or to elicit or to arouse. And interaction between the hormones and environment factor regulate the reproductive process and associated behavioral expression of organism. Then we will see in the next class the events lead to a fertile action. Okay.